Are we live?
It's taking its sweet time to transfer over on my end. So I'm sorry about that. My computer's being super slow
Okay.
still. Okay. Come on. Show everyone's images. It's just showing black box on my end currently.
I mean, I don't know
There
about
we
the
go.
rest of it. Okay.
Yeah. It could be just a me thing, so I don't know what was going on. So sorry about that, everyone. But good morning. Hope you all had another good week and that y'all made it through okay. I am still dealing with a lot of crap in my life at the moment, but I am here and I'm ready to run a game. All right, welcome back again to another episode of the UltraCast science fiction campaign, Flushed Out, our comedy space opera, as it is basically being. And today, I will be the narrator of this spacefaring crew, and just I'll just say who I'll just introduce my players, and they will introduce who they are playing as in this game. So as always, is my basically the partner in crime for a lot of stuff I've been doing on the socials. We got Roger here today.
Howdy, everybody. And once again, I am playing the everybody's favorite human captain, Chip Mercer of the Alabaster Dream.
All right. We also have Marhawk Ben here as well with us.
Yes, I am playing the useful but not sexy robot Rod.
Oh yeah, I forgot your
I
name
think
was
that.
Rod. I forgot about that. All right, and last but not least, we have the one, the
Wait, I thought
only.
it was
We got
Sod.
Dusquill.
Yeah, it's Sod. Sorry.
Odd. Yeah, it's odd.
Sod.
All right. Everybody, Disco here. I'm playing Yedgar No, the level 4 droid technician of the ship who's basically a hologram whose visual appearance and memories is melded together with Edgar Allan Poe.
And unfortunately, once again, the Ozar dwarf who plays everyone's beloved humanoid dung beater, Roland Dungster, was not able to join us today. Is possibly currently trying to unclog some outlets for more fecal treasure, I guess would be the way to put it.
Pretty much.
Yep.
I've also noticed you got a
But
new screen there, Hunter.
oh, now that I got my internet working, I got my little PNG thing to kind of work with me properly, and so I just recreated. I just had a good Gemini make it old, redo another image I had, and now I got this the space opera game master screen basically. So it felt more fitting to the fancy one it originally was.
Hey, I kind of like it how it does move into a talking shot as you talk. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the fact that it has a Starfield map is extra awesome.
The one I use for the Crystal Straw game on Rogers Rustic Rollers channel, I have different actual emotional toggles for that one. Except it didn't want to work with me the last time we were trying
Mm,
to record the session for some reason. So
yeah, I know.
yep, yep. But stay tuned for more about that another time. Anyways, as always, Roger is going to give us the captain's log of what happened last episode.
Okay. Captain's log 0003. Me and my wonderful crew of adventuring cohorts came across a ship filled with a bunch of furry animal like babes, and we beckoned them on our ship to see what could possibly happen afterwards. Though, much to our surprise, they decided to attack us out of nowhere, and using my big intellectual brain that I so willingly have, I decided to trick the leader of the animal babes into our cryogenic sleeping chambers to where the has frozen her into a popsicle stick. And also using my intellectual know-how, was able to get everybody else to leave without any further complaints.
Excuse me. Yep. So we're gonna fast forward here a little bit. We'll say a couple days have passed. Zod is able to fix up the sleeping chamber, the sleeping cryo chamber rooms, being a robot and not affected that much by the now dispersed cryo gas and the cold in the room. He is able to fix it. The cryo restored to its normal function, and then y'all were able to again. She was frozen, but is still alive. Captain Sable is her name. I forgot her name for a split second. You all were able to put her into one of these cryostasis chambers, and she is currently she's conscious but asleep and resting in one of these cryopods at the moment.
Wait, no. It's alive but asleep, not conscious but asleep.
Tomato. Yep.
Come on.
All right, so I guess we'll start here. Is the three of you kind of like circled around the front of this cryopod as you're looking at the sleeping lioness Captain Sable. Now we'll let you all take it from there with what you want to say or do.
I wish Roland was here. He would enjoy this. He would be wondering what kind of poop she poops.
I am kind of curious what we're going to do with her if we choose to not keep her in cold storage, because, well, last time she was out of cold storage, she was unpleasant to deal with.
Well, considering that whatever she wanted to accomplish with getting the drop on us didn't work out, I don't think she'll have any rights to complain of what we decide to do with her.
Gentlemen, please. All we have to do is just make sure that as long as she is frozen, then nothing to worry about. And if she happens to break out, then we'll just have to, I don't know, lock her up. Adel, do we have any dungeon chambers on the facilities?
I'm gonna roll for her it's like I imagine every time a computer monitor descends like from somewhere in this room, and again it's a float. This screen is just like showing like lava lamp-esque movements, but the balls.
Is there going to be like? Is there like a moment where she would try to hijack one of my drones for a projection?
I can neither confirm nor deny that. All right, so you see as Angel comes up, she's like, "Oh, hello," because again, she's supposed to sound like Mrs. Doubtfire, but I can't keep up the voice for a long period of time.
The curse of being a GM: when you make a voice for a character, you can't keep doing.
I can do the hello, and that's about it. Yeah, but like the lava lamp balls as a floating across the screen, they'll glow as well when Anal talks, the AI, and you hear as he goes, "Scanning systems, scanning ship now," and she's scanning the ship, and all of a sudden you start to hear, "Error. There is a part of the ship. There is a area of the ship that I am unable to access to view."
Where exactly is this area?
I do not know. All I know is there is an area that I cannot access.
Oh.
Can you show us a map of the area? That way we can know what areas around are visible and what isn't.
I can show you a map of the ship in general, but I am unable to process any other parts that I am not allowed to see.
Well, I mean, could you just give us like a full map of the ship and then highlight the parts that you do have access to?
I mean, yeah. So you just see as like kind of all of a sudden like a hologram like shoots out from the TV screen, and you see a decent sized replica map of the 5 large levels of this terraforming ship. So again, starting from the middle room again. So this is where like you control where the ship's going, all its functions. The up going to upper level 1 is your it's basically I believe I had like dining area, maybe some lockers. No, hold on. Hold on. I need to look at my map again. I have not looked at my map in a while, and I've forgotten exactly how I drew this out. All right, so let me double check here. Oh, okay. So there's actually 7 levels in this ship. I apologize. I did this incorrectly. So again, main level is still the control room, controlling the ship and the power. Upper level 1 is the dining area with its kitchen and a little maintenance access to the core there as well. Upper level 2 is basically where the lock is like a giant locker room where everyone stores their personal artifacts and belongings and clothing. And again, these are like a lot of these lockers are shared because again, everyone will be it's all like you switch around in shifts during the whole touring process. And then where you all are now currently, which is upper level 3, is all the cryopods and the cryo chambers. We go to low level 1. Hold on, I didn't even finish. Wow, I didn't even finish the lower levels. I just drew out the basic map outline. Didn't say put anything in them. Lower level 3, I remember, is where they keep all the vehicles and big heavy equipment that they were using for the terraforming project. Lower level 2 is all like basically like workshop kind of. Basically, think like a sci-fi class. It's like one giant space version of that. So this is where like repairs are done, where robotics is being done, all that shebang. And then lower level 1 is basically just kind of like it's still like it's kind of still like lower level 2, just not as high priority. I guess would be one way to put. Like there's still like some shop stuff here and all that, but there's also like it's like a computers all over the place, so it's almost like the technical side of what the mission was. And that's all you all see on the map currently.
Sod will take a close look at the map to ascertain which parts of these areas have had all of the stuff stripped out of them.
Make an intelligence check for me.
Let's see. That's roll 1d20 and a d6. Right?
Yes,
D20, D6.
and on the D6, if you
It only matters if it's a 1 or a 6.
Yep.
I got an 8 and a 3.
All right, so you're looking through. You're like able to like kind of like put your hands on this map and kind of like move the hologram around a little bit, but you're not seeing anything that really stands out with that roll.
So I see a whole bunch of walls and stuff, but nothing that useful. Okay.
Is there like anywhere on the ship, as we know the general layout, that could imply the presence of a brig?
You make me an intelligence check now,
Like-
Dusk.
Like I don't know why a terraforming ship would have a brig, but you know. Intelligence 13.
Okay. I will say with that, you're kind of like moving with the map, and you're able to kind of access, and you actually find as like I imagine like you're like you can like process like the internal system of this thing, and you actually like in your mind as you're trying to access like the coding behind this map, you actually come across a firewall that is preventing you from exploring other certain areas of this map.
Hmm. It seems someone has intentionally gone through our systems and are blocking virtual access to some parts of the ship.
Huh.
Roger, make me an
Some
intelligence check now.
some areas I can explore, but other areas there's a firewall erected.
I got a 14.
Um, Roger,
Yes.
he mentions the firewall, and by some sheer dumb luck, you know what room this firewall is hiding from the map, and it is
Of
basically
course.
basically there is a secret lower level that is basically serves as a prison.
But of course, the firewall. I know exactly where it's at.
Oh, do tell,
Because
Captain.
there is a secret underground route facility that actually does make for a holding brig for such occasions just as this.
Are we some sort of Earth
Yeah.
government black site? Why do we have a secret prison level?
What was this colony ship building a prison colony?
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God.
I just work here.
We're penal colonists. That'd be funny.
It's just
Roger,
like
make
I
me a
don't
wisdom
know. I
check now,
just
real
work
quick.
here. All right. Oh Lord.
Turning Mars into space Australia. Let's go.
I got a 4.
Okay,
And
then
but I do got a +1, so a 5.
okay, so but on that you're like, as far as you recall, talking about the secret prison level on this ship, which interestingly the placement of it is between the first and second levels somehow. There you think there, as far as your recollection, there's no one in there. Because you think, oh well, they must have evacuated the prisoners as well that they were keep time.
Maybe we're not penal colonists, but we're actually part of the Epstein Initiative, and that's just a sex dungeon.
No, I would have known about that, but that's besides the point. I don't know. Is that we currently do have a place where we can hold prisoners if such an occasion was to happen, like right now.
Oh, do you know a way of to take down the firewall so Anal can have access to the floor? That'd be a bit more convenient.
Roger, make another intelligence check for me on that question.
We're running on Windows fucking 50, so we have virtually no customization of the computer.
I've got a 5 minus 1, so 4.
You have no clue how to take down this firewall.
Thanks, Bill
no,
Gates.
of course, and everyone knows the best Windows is Windows XP, so that's what this spaceship is using.
I miss XP.
Sorry, Giger. I was not in charge of any computer doohickeys or whatnot. I was just hired to clean toilets.
Well then, while you escort our prisoner to over there, I shall go to the command center and see if I can do something about that. And then his hologram would just blip out of existence.
Bloop.
Well, son, it looks like it's up to you and me to escort our prisoner.
And I imagine we still have the weapons of the guards from before.
I would certainly hope so.
Did you take them from them? I can't remember if you actually took their blasters from them.
I disarmed the one that was on me.
So you got 2 blaster rifles then, and then 1 blaster pistol.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, okay, so while we'll get back to you in a second, Duskwell. So, Sod and Chip, what are you two doing?
When he mentions weapons, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I don't have a gun. Hey, can I have one of those? I might need it later.
But of course, everybody on the crew deserves some firearms. That's the first amendment of space, baby.
Thank you.
The Second Amendment's the First Amendment.
Ano comes down and says, "I believe that was the Second Amendment, Captain."
Yeah, but in space we don't follow the rules. Or else we be,
All right.
or else we be defeating the Geneva Convention with prisoners.
Yes, the one you humans like to call the Geneva Suggestion.
Precisely.
All right. So, are you planning to take Sable out of the cryopod to escort her to the dungeon level?
Is it possible to rig a thing so that we take her down there still frozen and then unthaw her in the prison cell?
Just put the cryopod on a dolly.
That's what I was thinking.
No, there is not. I rolled a D60 of what the probability of that is, and I rolled a 1, so that would be no.
Yeah, also bad. Every time I hear the word dungeon, I start thinking of lemon grab.
Well, it's not technically a dungeon. It's just more like a circle of cells.
Oh, I'm going to attempt to figure out the maximum occupancy and the current occupancy of these cells.
Well, currently you're unable to access because of the firewall to even look at that level. You'd have to try to break through the firewall in order to be able to see it.
How about this, Sod? How about we actually go and check out the area before we decide to take somebody into an area we do not know about?
Yes. If we don't know exactly what room we're going to put her into, we should at least, go look first, I suppose.
Precisely.
And I think I'll have my drones follow them.
So there is a way to be able to access this secret prison level. The question is, Roger needs to make an intelligence check to see if he remembers how to get there.
All right, so I do got a -1 in intelligence, and with that, I got 17 in total.
All right, so you actually are able to remember the when you and Sod step into the elevator of the ship. Again, I imagine the panel has like buttons that say like all the different levels. If you hit them in a specific order, it takes you to that prison level.
If memory serves me correctly, I just gotta hit the correct response of button prompts that my brother more than likely suggested. Let's see.
Just start doing just go out to the console and start doing Helldivers 2 DDR.
Yeah, I'll make up whatever it is at this point, because again, so again, like the buttons say U3, U2, U1, M, L1, L2, L3.
pretty much my mind immediately just goes to he didn't put them in a order of numbers. It was in an order of beeps, and basically the beeps equaled up to the song from Beverly Hills Cop. It's like the
Crazy Frog.
And then once you hit that last button, it responds, bing, bing, and that's when you know it's correct.
Yeah, pretty much.
The only thing that'd been more
Alright,
fitting is
so-
so we complete a Futurama reference by making it the safety dance.
Oh, that would have been great.
All right. So as Sod and Chip begin to descend down the elevator, what is Jedgar doing?
As I said, all with them, so I could easily put them after the fact, and also they can give the Captain Lady a motivating shock for just in case. But I was back when they were going to escort her first, so I'd say they'll still do it. But I'm going to be
Alright, there's
in
a
the
drone
command.
with them then.
Yeah. I'll be in the command room, and since I am a hard light projection now, I can actually finagle with the computer systems without needing my drones to manipulate things. And then I'll be trying to see if I can figure out a way to get past the firewall. Shouldn't be able to need to hack. It's be more like trying to figure out like how on the client side I'll be able to take down the firewall.
All right. So make another intelligence check, but this time with advantage. So 2d20 and 2d6, taking the better of either. And while you're doing that, I will be right back in just a second. I gotta fix something.
Okay.
We'll do all
Oh,
this. And
it's a good thing I got advantage because I rolled a 3 and a 1 on the D6. So I think I'll take that 3.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's always hilarious
What-
when you roll with advantage and get doubles.
Yeah.
Okay, you roll the same number twice. That's bullshit.
I have returned. I had to turn up my AC temp so I didn't freeze myself.
I was just thinking one thing that'd be funny is that while we're going down the elevator, Chip would just look over his side. It's just like, it's very strange we haven't come across any planets yet.
No, I'm actually doing. What's funny is I keep rolling a d6 randomly to just say how many days. So technically, you're all 2 days out. But what the thing I'm doing is I'm just roll it, and it's gonna be every day. It's just gonna be you're like this many days out, regardless of less or more than what I rolled before for comedic effect.
Oh, so it's like that thing in Futurama when someone gets executed when the random number generator hits 0.
Keep them guessing. But yeah, I rolled a 14 and a 3.
Okay, so I'll say on the 14, you're able to start working your way into it, but it is fighting you on it, so it will take you some time.
Okay.
And then as you're doing that, we cut to a bing bing as the elevator doors that Sod and Roger are in open up, and you see again, this is a secret prison level. It comes out and there's a long circular hallway like all the other floors, except they're like these energy. It's kind of like the energy field prison cells from Star Wars. They're just endless down this hallway.
Wall. It's just a wall of energy blocking the prisoners in.
On both sides. So there's no like maintenance access to the core on this secret level. It's just nothing but prison cells. And you actually will notice that on this level, the lights kind of flicker, and it looks like power is not as stable on this level as it is throughout the rest of the ship.
This does not bode well.
Both Sod and Chip make wisdom checks for me, please.
Okay. I got a 6.
I rolled a 11 and I got +1, so 12.
Okay, so I mean, as you all walk out of the elevator, and again, you also got one of Jedgar's drones kind of flying between you all as well, as you're all just kind of slowly stepping out, looking around, and nothing too concerning at the moment that stands out to you all. It's just kind of the lights are flickering. It's dim, but not dark to where you can't see.
So, do you happen to have any kind of flashlights built into your buddy?
My
Do
drone
I?
probably does.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like the sort of thing that because like that's the sort of thing that if it was Bender in Futurama, it's like a 50-50 chance he'd say yes, even if it's something that would have come up previously. And I genuinely have no idea whether that would actually be true. Me.
Chip, gently place your hand on top of Sod's head, and you press down. You just, and immediately from where his eyes are, they're shining lights.
Yeah, because like from an in-universe perspective, you could say that Sod hasn't read his own user manual, so like he doesn't actually know certain things because he literally just woke up.
Abound with so much
Slowly,
potential.
I'm trying to remember what movie I saw that in, where someone just pushed down on top of someone's head, and all of a sudden, like, light just shot out of their eyes, a flashlight. I think it was
Treasure
Brickville
Planet.
Toaster. Or
That could be
Treasure
that
Planet,
too.
that's right, actually, yeah.
I mean, it's something that I've actually seen as a sort of like a sight gag in several things. Like, I forget what movie it was. It was like some movie where it's actually humans wearing helmets, and someone turns on a flashlight built into someone else's helmet by smacking them upside the head. They actually
That's funny.
smacked them simply to turn on the flashlight.
Oh, I'm hearing some music in the background. Somebody.
All right,
Don't know
so
where it's coming from.
Chip and Sod, what are y'all doing?
Well, after activating Sod's lights, I was figuring it's just like, all right, now we can see. Sod, you take point, and I will fall behind because I will be able to see well like you.
Sure thing. I'm definitely sturdiest, I guess. All right, so I guess I'm going to be walking slowly and carefully because it's a place I've never been to before. So I'm carefully observing everything to, take in the surroundings and make a record of what the place actually has as the layout, because we don't actually have a proper map of this place at the moment.
Exactly.
All right, so as you guys begin to kind of start making your way like throughout this level, Dusk, make another intelligence check for me.
Woo, intelligence. $12.
Okay, so I mean, this thing has, this is like one of the most complex firewalls you have ever messed with. It is like you're very slowly making your way through, but it's like fighting with you every step of the way.
Man, we really are a black site, apparently.
All right, let me see something here. Okay, nope, Anal is still unable to help you. Try to get through this as is. Like, as soon as she tries, it's like she's just like error. So the AI of the ship is currently unable to try to help break through this firewall.
Wow.
All right, so
I guess the
Yes,
AI was has that as like a leashing routine in the thing. Is that no? Actually, you are not allowed to attempt to hack the ship's security.
You are not allowed to do a howl on us.
All right, so Duskwell, is there anything Jedgar would like to try or do before we move back to the other characters?
Mm. Hmm. I think Jagger will blip back to Chip and Sod and report that he cannot figure out a way past the firewall.
All right, so I'll actually, I wonder. Let me see, because I'm wondering something. Okay, nope. You are able to, even though you can't get it to show up on the map, you are able to still connect to your drone with Chip and Sod, and yeah, you're able to be actually with them now.
Oh, Captain, I regret to inform that for whatever reason, the firewall the previous captain has set up has been exceptionally stubborn.
Yeah, that does sound like my brother.
I wonder. Maybe the problem is that he isn't being recognized as the actual captain by the ship's computer.
That could be a possibility.
So it's testing my authority, is it? I'll show it.
Can everyone now please make wisdom checks for me?
Oh boy, wisdom.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I got a 9.
I got a 13.
I got in total a dirty 20, but I rolled a 1.
Goddamn.
All right, how am I going to play this out?
Yes, this should be very interesting.
So, Duskquill, as soon as you connect back with the drone that's with Chip and Sod, your scanners are picking up. It's kind of weird because since this is a secret level, it's still taking some time to like adjust and try to connect with this, but at the same time, you are there, and you get the feeling that it sounds like your sensors may be picking up something, but you're not quite sure if it's a glitch or if it's if it's giving you an actual reading. Roger.
Can I tell from where exactly it's coming from?
It's kind of like it's not really telling you where it's coming from since you weren't able to AI. You can't really get a good layout of this room, so it's kind of just like a reading. Like it's just like saying like I'm trying to figure out how I would say it to you. It's like your scanner will be like saying like it's up nearby, and then it goes away, and then it comes back, and then it goes away. So you're not quite sure if it's a glitch or not. Chip, on the other hand,
yes,
as you're walking forward, and your feet stop as you begin to hear the sound of munching and crunching from the cell on your right.
Roland, is that you?
And as you say that, immediately a head snaps up and turns. You see these like blank yellow eyes kind of stare at you, and all of a sudden, Sod and all three of you, a roar. Not like really a roar, but more like a screech escapes this thing as it suddenly lunges at Chip.
No shit.
Before I do anything, can I make a Constitution roll to see if I piss myself or not? I feel like that would scare. Because I feel like that would scare the absolute shit and/or piss out of Chip.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that makes sense. Make a Constitution check.
Guys, I pissed and shit and it gummed everywhere.
I got a 19 in total.
Okay, so you leak a little, but I mean it's nothing crazy.
Okay.
All right, but the thing leaps out at you, and thankfully, what's your I'm trying to remember what it is. Your defense score?
You mean evade?
Yeah, your evade. What's your evade? That's right. I forgot what it was called in this.
I got a 15.
All right, so yeah, with a total of 8, you're able to suddenly, after a moment, as it leaps at you, you're a split second thinking, and you just kind of like move out of the way. You just kind of leap out of the way quickly as it rushes back, as it leaps out and slams itself like into the wall, like against you with its leap. And in this, and as you and then Sod, I guess I should ask, does Sod does his head turn to look at what this thing is, so that way the light shines on it?
Yeah, sure. I definitely was looking around trying to find things. So I suppose I would definitely immediately look at this thing well, not just to see it, but also it's like try looking in the cell to see if it was the only one.
So you for the 3 roll. It is a what looks like the shell of a person. It is wrinkled. It is worn. Like eyes are blank. Its ears are pointed. It's got large sharp teeth, and like its hands have become claws. And as soon as the light shines on it, as soon as Sod's light shines on it, it comes to us going and just screeches again like ah, ah, ah!
Hunter, I swear to God that this is Smeagol.
Smeagol.
Well, as it screeches, you hear the same screeching of others from on this level as well, from various other cells.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
We have a underground troglodyte society going on.
Oh my God!
This is exactly what I was. Why I felt we should come down here before bringing the prisoner, because we didn't know that the area was clear.
Exactly.
All right, so I will say at this time. And also, if you were to look inside the cell that it leaked out of, there is a dead body that it was feasting upon.
Oh, cannibal troglodytes.
Here's the thing about the whole entire thing. How? Because it's been 500 years.
That's a very interesting. That's a very, very interesting question. That will be answered if you survive, though.
Well, this goes back to the thing where I was questioning what the maximum occupancy was, because, you know, if these were in fact being brought to be used as labor to help build the colony world, then it would make sense if there was a large number of them to act as a workforce.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot how many people. Actually, let me see what the maximum capacity of the ship was, because I was using the ship rules from White Star for this ship. So let me look at.
I mean, considering that this thing is supposed to be like the quote unquote size of like a small planet or something, I say the inside of it can house quite a lot of people.
Wasn't it also the point was that the rounded surface could have attachments onto it that could be used as for developing the terraforming project, so we could have had like multiple secondary orbital attachments that could have housed even more people.
Yeah, and also a large section of the inner area is actually just gone because they just removed it as part of the terraforming process. So, maybe that actually did have a housing module in it.
Okay, I was just looking. Here we go. Yeah, it can. Yeah, this shuttle can hold up to 5,000 crew members.
Okay. And
All right, so
I was gonna say how many does it seem like we can see here?
only see the one. You don't know where the sound. You don't know where the others are that you heard on this level are at the moment.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that with this, Chip is just gonna be freaking out seeing this weird ass little thing just jumping out of nowhere to, in his mind, feast on his bits, and he's just going to pull out his laser pistol and all that. It's like, men, First Amendment rights, open fire.
Oh, I just saw that Atmos has been chatting away in the chat. Thanks for joining us, Atmos. Yeah, everyone roll initiative. So it's again for initiative on this, it's a D6 plus your Dex modifier.
All right.
5. I rolled a
Uh,
nat 6, but I got a -1 dex.
I rolled a 4, but I got a +1 in dex, so 5.
Well, guess who rolled a
Sure.
6?
I guess.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right. So
All right,
first,
Knuckles.
what I'm first gotta do is I gotta see if the I need to see if this creature is able to get out of the light source of the sod.
It doesn't like the light.
Oh, and on a nat 20, it's going to, as it will use its
Oh,
action to kind of
God.
get its way out, as it's able to kind of withstand life for a moment. And I will say with that, it will get an attack on who's actually. I'll say it does. Should I make this random or should it? Nah, I think it'll attack Sod. I'll say it's going to go right at Sod.
I mean, I am the person that blinded it temporarily, so that would make sense.
Yeah. So does a 13 hit you?
Hmm.
It's trying to meet or beat your evade score.
Oh, my evade score is only 10.
How do you only have a 10 evade?
Because I'm a robot, I guess. I don't know.
Let me double check here. The artificial.
I don't actually remember how the evade score is calculated for your character.
Oh no, but you have armor points, so you have a very basic evade, but you soak up more damage.
Oh, right.
it
Yeah, because like I remembered that robots are armored, but like yeah, okay, that makes sense then.
So it leaps at you and tackles you to the ground, and as its hands kind of like strike your surface, it just sparks, but does no damage because I rolled a 4 on the D6 for its damage. So you take no damage,
Okay, then.
even though it does hit. All right, so I don't remember everyone's thing, so I'm just going to go around in the circle on the screen. So Roger, what does Chip do?
Me and Chip both rolled a 5.
No, yeah, but I wasn't going to worry about evade scores as the enemy got to go first. So
Yeah.
all right, so Chip Roger, what's Chip doing?
It's just like how Chip said, First Amendment right to open fire, and he's just gonna start blasting like Danny DeVito.
And when I start blasting.
All right, now here's the thing. It is on top of your robot compatriot at the moment, so you will be rolling with disadvantage.
Okay. I feel like the very first shot he was going to shoot at it regardless. We'll just see how things escalate after that point. So what exactly do I roll?
Your attack roll, because you're shooting, it's a you'll be yeah, again, it's just a normal. It's 2d20, 2d6, and then add your dex.
All right.
And when you're shooting with a weapon, I'm trying to remember because with a weapon, your damage is
son
d6.
Of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
Well, I rolled a 4 on my d20 with the disadvantage. So with a +1, it's a 5.
All right.
And let's see what I get.
Did you get another one of d6?
All right. I rolled a 6. Come on, give me a 6. Give me a 6 and a 5. All right. So nothing happens with the d6 roll.
Right. So you miss both of them. Thankfully, you don't hit either of them. All right. So then we go to all right, Sod. You're currently you have this weird savage looking thing that's trying to claw at you unsuccessfully. What are you going to do?
Well, I am carrying the whatever pistol in my right hand, but in my left hand I have that crowbar that I've been carrying around since the beginning of the game. So I'm just going to whack it upside the head with the crowbar.
All right, and you are attacking with a weapon, so yep. So so just do a regular I believe strength check to try to hit it. And if you hit, it'll be a d8 damage.
That's a d20 plus d6.
D20 and D6. You don't add them both together.
Okay, got it. Okay, I got a 13. And I get a +1 on strength. So.
All right, so the third so if it's a 14 total, then that will hit.
And roll the 8. 4.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to find. Here we go. Hit dice. I was trying to remember how many hit dice I needed to roll. And you dealt how many damage? Again?
4.
And I just rolled up its HP. So as it's clawing at you, and it screams like, ah, 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 ah! You grab it. You grab firmly the crowbar and you swing at it, and you all hear a sickening crunch as it caves its skull and with one swing and kills it.
Holy shit.
Damn.
All right. However, though,
yes,
because I forgot to mention while earlier on the enemy's turn, Duskwall, as you begin to see another one start charging down the hallway, down the hall on all fours towards you all.
Ugh.
Well, I mean, we did hear screeching and whatnot, so not that surprising.
All right, so Duskwall, on your turn, what would you like to do?
How quickly is that other one coming right at us?
It will be able to attack you all next turn.
I'm going to get out the electrical. Actually, what will be the tool that the drone I'm currently in would have?
What would you like for it to have, and then I will roll to see if it has it or not.
I would say either the electrical shock rod for electrical discharge resetting, or a plasma torch.
All right. So 1 to 3, it's the shock. 4 to 6, it's the plasma torch. And it's got the shock.
It's got the shock. All right. So I'm gonna have my drone whip out its a shock rod, getting ready to hit the mutant cannibal troglodyte thing that's coming our way. As I scream out, as I scream out to the other two, like, Captain, I believe it's advisable for us to do a tactical retreat at this moment.
Yes. Everyone, fall back and lock the doors.
So hold on. Dusk? Are you sending this drone out to shock the one that's charging at you all, or no?
I guess there isn't a way of is like reactions a thing in this game?
That is a very good question. Let me double check.
Like reactions, attack of opportunity, etc.
I don't think in this one there is. I mean, the original rules that this game is built upon may, and he may have just not put them in here. But you know what? I mean, most games usually do. So I will say, hold on. Sorry, let me look at combat rules. If there's combat rules in here somewhere, in the background, weapons. Okay, so there is not. So I'm going to roll that you can hold your attack for like a reaction if you want.
Yeah, I guess what I was going to do was that I was going to just wait for it to get to us so that I'm not out there while we're trying to retreat.
All right. So yeah. So next turn, well, it's getting back to starting order. So the one, who is this one going to come after as it reaches? All right, so it's going to come. It's actually charging straight for the hologram of Jedgar.
Yay!
And let me see if it will hit you or not. I'm assuming, does a 12 hit?
As a hologram, as the simulation, I have very low evade. I only got a 2.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
You only have a 2 in evade?
I mean the simulation's like start off with 0 and I only leveled up twice.
What's a
Also,
0 in
aren't
strength?
aren't holograms functionally immune to physical attacks or something? Anyways,
That is what I'm double checking. And then, yeah, everyone's evade starts at 10.
Oh, okay. Well then, I got 12 evade then.
So, and then let me double check. Yeah, hard light hologram can still be damaged by energy and other attacks, as may the drones themselves. So yes, he can be attacked, and I did get a 12. But I only rolled a 1. Well, do you have any AP at all, or no?
No AP.
All right, so, but thankfully you only take 1 point of damage. But now you can roll for your drone to try to shock this thing.
And that'll be a strength.
I would say using your drone to fly in, I'd say Dex.
Dex. All right.
Yeah.
My drones have finesse. Ooh. Rerolled that one because that fell off. Ooh. 15 and a 6.
Okay, so you hit it, and on that 6, let me see. Go ahead and let's roll for the damage for it like it's a weapon. So, you don't have any. So roll 1d6.
A 1d6. All right.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. Let me think something here
Holding.
again, really quick. I don't. I'm trying to find weapons. You know what? Yeah, 1d6.
Five.
All right. Funny enough, your drone comes in, and it's the comical shock thing where you actually like the skeleton flushes in and out, and then it just collapses to the ground, black shard and smoking, as you have taken out this one as well.
Well, that was so passive.
Yeah, these guys only have two hit dice for health, and I rolled low on some of these. All right. So, but but as you take out that one, you all begin to hear large footsteps.
Oh no.
As
It's the mama mutant.
a large male brute version of these guys stands there, and he's got two others by his side.
Oh, it's Daddy Mutant.
Yeah, and he screeches and points at the three of you, and these two charge. Let's see who they're going to attack. The first one is coming after Jedgar again.
What a cruel twist of fate.
Okay. So I rolled a nat 20 for the one coming at Jedgar. However, I rolled a 1 on the D6 for him as well.
Oh wow.
Oh, natural.
So I'll say
critical
with the
success,
boon on
critical
my
failure.
enemy, with the boon on my thing, plus the bane, or it's not really boon bane, but I'm referring to it as that with the boon on my one, but the bane from your 6 that you rolled previously. Let me see. How do I want to? I forgot how damage worked. Was it rolled in double or was it just max? Now I can't remember. Damage. Oh, it's hindrance and benefit. So on the enemy's hindrance and the character's benefit. I'm trying to remember if you crit what it is. And I'm trying to remember if we even had a crit on a hit here in this game yet. Don't forget you guys have your luck points too that you can spend to reroll as well.
Yeah.
And if you have funny bits,
right.
you can do things with that as well. With the funny bits if you have them saved up.
Funny bit.
Hold on, I'm double checking here.
No, they haven't really done anything towards me yet.
Yeah. Okay, so there's not a thing in here about crit, so I'll use the same rule I do for all crits, is it will just deal max damage to you. So it will deal 6 points of damage to you, Dusquill. However,
6 points.
I'll say with that, I will say with this though, go ahead and just roll for how much damage your drone will do to it as it kind of swoops in for like attacking you.
6.
Okay, so you get this thing pretty good, but it is still up. So the second one. Oh geez. They're all, for some reason they both decided, let's go after this weird hologram first that killed our friend. For some reason.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean, that is the person that would have drawn their attention logically.
Yeah, and I'm not, and I'm if you fix your evade towards 10 plus modifiers for it, a 9 will miss. So So it was so both of them were trying to charge towards you. One hit you, but got shot in the process, causing the other one to stop. So that way it doesn't get hurt in the process, basically.
No friendly
and now
fire
it
around here.
is. Yep, and now it is Chip Rogers' turn. Chip, what is Chip doing?
Well, that's the thing. Are we trying to retreat back and fall back?
Yeah, that's what I suggest.
And Captain gave orders of doing so. So yeah, he's going to be running back, but at the same time, he's just going to look back behind him, and he's going to just shoot, but he's not really going to aim. So I say, how about if I roll my D6 to see like which one of those three I randomly aim at? Does that sound good?
I'll roll the D6 to decide which one you hit. Just roll to see if you do hit.
Okay. All right. What in the shit? Okay. That 5 again, so I don't hit anything.
Nope. You're looking for a
Seems to
12 on
be-
these
seems to
guys.
be your number.
All right.
Oh, wow, I swear.
So Chip is basically living. So Chip would make a good stormtrooper because he's firing but missing.
But at least he's practicing his First Amendment rights.
All right. Now, Sod, what are you doing?
Last time was laying on the ground. I will sit up and fire at one of the little ones that was trying to attack Edgar.
So you want the one that's already been injured, or the one that hasn't been hurt?
Yeah,
yet?
sure. Yeah, sure. The one that's already injured, I guess.
All right. Roll the attack.
Okay, I got a 3.
That will miss. So you're also firing and missing, and like there's technically these savages, as they're called in the White Star book for monsters, like just moving around. These things are pretty nimble.
You know, it kind of makes sense because when you really think about it, this is actually our very first experience with combat so far.
Actual combat.
Well,
Exactly.
well, also it's like these enemies. It makes sense for them to be the low HP but hard to hit kind of guys.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, then we're back to Jedgar. What are you doing?
So I got the big brute on me, right?
No, you got the smaller ones. The brute sent the smaller ones after you all. The brute is
Oh,
staying
okay,
up,
okay.
is staying back.
I imagine they're not gonna try. They're not gonna let me retreat without reprisal. So I'm gonna try and go for a stab at another one, and maybe I can get an opening to back out.
Oh, are you basically just kind of using like your hard light self to just stab, just kind of like knife hand spear through one?
I mean, like the thing is, like the prod is still coming from the drone.
Oh, so you're using the drone still? I thought you were using yourself when you say stab.
Yeah, like
All right, so
I mean, I think that is a good question. With my hard light, can I like turn that off and on at will, or is it just permanently
you can't.
on?
Yeah, it will. Yeah, you can turn it on and off at will.
Doesn't part of the book say that you can like let physical objects pass through your hologram whenever you want?
That was when you were in the
There you go.
hologram form originally. You're now when you take form, it's a hard light form.
Like
Right.
if I
But
turn
the hard light thing is my understanding is like when you want to.
Okay, due to their existence as a holographic projection, simulated beings can interact with the real world using special drones, but cannot be harmed themselves by most physical attacks. They may be affected by electricity, some psychic attacks, or any effect that could disrupt their forms. They also appear anywhere on the ship instantaneously if the AI is feeling helpful. Appear to walk through walls. Outside the ship, they must rely on portable projection devices that may be damaged or projector on a shuttle. The Hardlight Hologram says can project a tangible form from drones that act as a body, can still be damaged by energy and other attacks as may the drones themselves. So I guess, I mean, you can't. So I'm trying to figure out now. Does that mean that technically these physical attacks shouldn't have harmed you earlier? I wonder, or
probably not unless they aim for the drone, which I don't know if they're
Because-
going to be intelligent
because
enough to aim for the drone.
because if you're hard light, you are physically there.
And it does raise a question, doesn't it?
I think if you were just if you had just stood on the projection drones, it wouldn't miss, and they would just attack the drones. But since you are a hard light construct, it can hurt you. But the thing is, it's not that it wouldn't like kill you outright. Your consciousness would just float back into the drones for like a time until your hard light body kind of reassembles itself in the system.
Mm.
That's how I would rule it.
Yeah,
Alright.
it makes sense.
So you can be defeated but not killed in a sense. They would have to kill. They would have to destroy all your drones in order to like stop you from like reappearing.
Well then, operating with that in mind, and considering you said I can turn the hard light off and back on,
Yes.
can I like reach into the chest of one with the hard light off, and then when I think I'm near where his heart should be, turn it back on and just crush the heart?
Well,
Jesus.
no. Here's the thing: the way you project yourself is only through hard light. You can't become like you
Okay.
can't be like a projection like you were before.
Yeah, okay. Oh, then yeah, I'll just stab one with the drone.
All right. Now the thing is though that would if you're using it, then it's a dex, and it's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, roll to see if you hit.
Oh, that is definitely a miss.
Atmos says, "Throw a barrel at it." All right,
Do a barrel roll.
all right, yep, do a barrel roll. Okay, so on that turn, we are going to see the one that you shocked is going to try to fight against you, Jedgar. Oh, and I rolled a nat 1 for him.
Oh, wow.
So he tries. So he swings wide, and like kind of like as he swings wide, he kind of like leans forward and he bangs his head into like the side of a cell. And and this is something I've learned from games. I roll on that nat 1. This one creature will miss his next turn on a nat 1. The other one is not going to go after the hologram, the hard light hologram, and he's going to go after Chip. So this one sees you trying to escape, and he's going to charge at you.
Why?
Wow, what'd you do that?
So I'm assuming a 18 will hit you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yes, so an 18 will hit you. However, I rolled a 1 on the D6, so
Ah.
there is a hindrance on this creature.
Okay.
So you will take 3 points of damage. And don't forget your
Okay.
AP. Subtract your AP from that. If you have something that gives you armor protection. Which I think you have what?
I've only got a
Don't you have
1.
something that gives you... All right, so you take 2 damage instead of 3.
Okay.
And then on that one, the hindrance for the creature, what does Commander Chip do in response?
Is it one of the tinier ones?
It is one of the normal like non-brute ones, yes. And this is the one that has not been hurt yet.
Okay, in that case, he comes in and bites him, and then Chip's just like, bitch. And then he's just going to kick him in the dick.
All right, make a strength check.
Oh, sweet Mary, Mother of Jesus. Hold on. Please. Ah, damn. I rolled a nat 20.
Oof.
Okay, so hold on, let me look at human. So you're just going to deal... Yeah, it's a D4, so you're just going 4 points of damage right into the nuts of this thing.
Yes.
And you see as it goes to look at you, and it just makes that face and goes, ah! And it just falls over, just holding its crotch.
I was praying that I was going to roll a 6 on the D6.
Right.
I had something in mind for that one, but but no,
Right.
can't have nothing nice.
Yeah, and then you hear a screech from the guy from the big brute one again, and 3 more of these space savages are going to appear by his side, but they will not attack this round yet. So, okay, now we're back to now it's back to the that was their turn. Now we're back to Chip. What are you going to do for your actual turn?
Huh. Chip is going to pick up the one that he just kicked in the dick and throw it at the big dude.
Gotta throw a bitch to hit a bitch.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. So as you try to pick this up, dude, what is your strength score?
10.
Damn.
All right. So you're giving me a strength check with disadvantage then to see if you can throw this dude.
All right. Oh, I rolled a 15 and a 16, so I got a 15. And
Okay, and then what'd you get on the
let's check
D6s?
D6? Well, it don't even matter because I rolled a 1.
Damn.
All right. So let me see. You are able to throw it. And I'll say this is
Okay.
treated like I'll say you're basically using you're using a motherfucker to beat another motherfucker. So
Yeah.
roll your your weapon die is D6. So go ahead and roll D6 because you will hit this dude.
I only rolled a 5.
Okay. Wow. So you actually, as you see, as it like hits this dude guy, actually you see as like his yellow eyes almost go red with anger. And he hit the guy. He's holding this brute is holding him, and then he tears the guy in half, killing him.
Oh shit.
Oh
And the hindrance now is he and the other 3 are going to start ching at you all. They're going to start making their way to you all.
Don't I still get movement to where I could where we can still like bolt out of here?
Yeah, your movement this turn will put you in the elevator to get out of there.
Okay.
All right, Saad, what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to finish standing up and I don't know. Shoot the big guy while slowly backing away from him.
All right, roll the hit. Again, you're adding your dex
Wait, adding my dex. Oh,
because you're shooting.
okay. Well, that's 13 reduced to 12.
That will still hit.
So, okay. And that's
So-
D8 damage.
Yeah, D8 damage for being the artificial.
I got a 5.
How do you kill this thing?
Oh, I mean, I was just aiming for the head because, you know.
All right. So so you just as you're backing out, you see it's charging at you, and you just take aim, fire, and its head explodes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it only had like 10 hit points. And I'll say at
Damn.
this point, so you shoot the brute. Let me double check something here. See if there's Okay, so White Star does not have morale for these monsters. I wish more games used the morale rules in them. So let me see how
For chances
these
of
monsters
retreat.
react. Well, actually, I gotta wait till their turn before I can do that. So, we're moving. Jetker, it's now your turn. What are you doing?
So Chip is in the elevator. How far away is Sod from the elevator?
Did you move last turn to Todd or no?
No. Well, I was
So
laying
you're-
down. So last turn I was getting up.
So Sod's getting closer to the elevator, but he's not there yet.
Okay.
And don't forget, you still have the hurt one on you, I think, at the moment.
Yeah. I'm going to use a luck point to help finish off that hurt one.
Okay, so roll your attack.
Come on, drone, don't fail me now with the luck point. 12.
It's 12 hits.
Yep.
12 was basically their AC or evade.
Damn, I rolled a 13, but I got a -1 deck, so I just made that.
Roll your damage.
3.
All right, just enough as what drone coming in for another shock.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, it comes in, and you actually see as this thing shocks it so hard, it actually bursts into flames. It starts to run back
No.
away, screaming before falling over and just turning ash.
Damn, just turned to I Am Legend for a second.
For real.
All right. And did you move the previous turn to Dusk or no?
No, since I've like, even though I'm squishier, I still have more survivability. I'm sort of like being the tank of the group to let the others get away. Then my drone will try to fly away if the drone can survive.
All right, so there's only the 3 normal space savages remaining. So I'm gonna roll 2d6, and I'm just gonna roll if I get above if I get above like a 5, they'll run away. And yeah, the 3 kind of stare at you, and then with the sounds of like whimpering dogs, they run away from you, from 3 of y'all, the final 3.
Okay.
I mean, it does logically make sense. It's like you just saw your leader and one of your buddies just get completely murdered.
Yeah, well, you killed
this being of light can set things on fire. Run.
And you killed I was doing a roll because I rolled a d20 to see how many would be down here, and I only rolled 8. So you had like 7 like normal ones, and then you had the big buff one wasn't any different. He just had more hit points, and he only had 10 on 2d for their hit dice.
Damn. Only the leader because he had a beefier health pool.
Seems like it.
All right, and thanks for stopping by, Michael. Always good to see you in the chat. All right,
Yeah, thanks for showing up.
I guess I guess Jetger and Sod get back in the elevator with Chip.
Yeah.
Man, and I had an idea too if they would have kept on coming at us.
Yeah. So Chip, the way that you get back to any levels is you just hit one of the buttons as normal, and it will take you back to that level.
Well, I definitely was not, of all things to expect, I was not expecting a tribe of cannibalistic troglodytes being on the ship.
Everyone make me wisdom checks again, because there may be a detail I forgot to mention in the moment that y'all would know.
Oh, boy.
I rolled a 10.
Oh, I got a 17, which, let's see. Let me double check.
I rolled a.
Yeah,
go ahead.
My wisdom is -1, so it's a total of 16.
All right.
Mine is 17, but I also rolled a 1 on the d6.
Okay. How do I? What would I give you for a Henso on this? So Chip and Sod. You didn't realize it at first in the heat of the battle, but when you all catch your breath and you stop to think, you recognize that some of those people some of those space savages that you fought were wearing old, tattered space uniforms.
Were we fighting the crew?
Oh no, I need to make a luck roll on my end for this because this hindrance may be something crazy.
Oh, God.
Lord.
Chip, what did you do to the crew?
Hey, Roger, what was Chip's brother's name again?
Andrew.
Oh,
Okay, you think you may have seen on one of the ones that ran away a tag that said Captain Andrew.
Oh, what the?
oh God!
I thought they ran away. What the hell?
No.
So Sada's going to question whether or not the troglodytes stole his uniform after eating him.
Oh. It's either they turned into the troglodytes or the troglodytes brutalized them. Either way, not good.
Hey, multiple things can't be true on this crazy spaceship. People could have escaped, or some of them could have been eaten by these weird cannibals that were kept in this dungeon. How they got there, y'all have yet to figure out.
Okay,
Didn't they say that the ship was its actual mission was completed like 500 years ago or something?
Yeah, then
It was-
Chip
yes, it was-
drunkenly activated a jump drive.
yeah.
Yeah, it was. The idea was it was a ship made by Elon Musk, basically Space Force, to terraform the planet Mars for Operation Musk to make it a livable planet. And after it was
This feels
completed,
like
and they
a-
were all celebrating, Chip activated the jump drive and set them off flying off into the vastness of space.
Yeah, because it was a launch button, and Chip, in his drunken stupor, thought it was a lunch button.
Right, and previously we had been under the assumption that Chip was the only human left on the ship, and seemingly that would be incorrect.
Well, that's if you can even call these things human anymore.
Mm.
Well, I mean, it's like at the time that the ship was inadvertently launched, these would have been humans, or their ancestors would have been humans, presumably.
Probably just mutants.
Mm.
We probably went through like some radiation field or something in the jump that then horrifically mutated some of these people. We can go with that.
Well, basically, whenever Chip thinks back and he sees about how one of those things was wearing things that's said Captain Andrew on it, he's just going to look at both Giger and Sod. It's just like, Ben, we never came down here. Is that understood?
I don't think I could ever agree with you more on anything else, Captain. I do not want to come down here ever again.
No, this whole ship does not have a floor to store prisoners.
I think instead of being able to take down the firewall, I think I want to strengthen the firewall now.
And as the what level were you all going back to? What button did you hit?
I would assume that we would just go back to where it all started and go back to where Sable is being kept in.
All right, so excuse me. Yeah, sorry. As you all step out the elevator back up to the cryopod floor, basically, Anal comes down in her TV form, and she's like, "Hello! I have actually been able to successfully make a workaround and have broken through the firewall."
No! Put the firewall back up, Anal. Put it up. Put it up now.
And you actually will see as she pulls back up the map, and again, it shows the original levels, but then you see as it kind of shifts and it shows the secret prison level. And I also discovered something else about the level as well. You actually see as let me see how many will be down here.
It's gonna be like 127.
27 troglodytes.
You actually not really. You see as like 10 red dots pop up on the secret prison level. there seems to be some sort of life form down on that level.
Nope, there's nothing down there, Adel. In fact,
Captain, they're clear. Captain, they're clearly in.
Adel, I want you to go in deep into your programming and erase all knowledge of that floor ever existing.
Let's do a competing charisma check
Oh no.
to see if you can convince her to actually do what you say.
I swear, did you get a nat 20? Because I got a 16.
No, I got a 12 and a hindrance.
Okay. Well, I didn't get a. I got a 4 on my D6, so I only rolled a 16.
All right, so, but this hindrance will work. This hindrance on me basically works in your favor as a. She goes, okay, Commander, and she's like removing, and you like go to the robot removing files, and any knowledge about this secret prison level will be wiped from the system and from the map. Now you
No
still
one
know
must
how to get
ever
down there.
know.
You still know it's there, but if anyone tried to hack into the computer system of this ship, they would find no records or any sign of it. Like, period. It has been completely wiped from the system.
Okay, but because Sod is a robot, Sod, looking at the map, has a full record of it in his memory. How many actual rooms were there, and what was the actual holding capacity of the level?
How big would I have made? Let's see. This is meant to hold at least 5,000 people.
Yeah.
So if there were, I'm thinking here. I'm trying to think of how. I'd say there was about maybe 100 or so cells that could hold like maybe somewhere between 10 to 20 people if needed.
All right, so 10 to 20 people each and 100 cells. So what, like 1,000 or so?
Yeah, but the before the map disappeared, you saw that it picked up like 10 living life forms.
Yeah, so like the former capacity was quite high, and so that does actually make sense with the idea of it being a prison complex then.
But
Yeah, well, I think because like Sod's curiosity here is that he's trying to figure out whether or not this area was actually being used as a prison or if it was just a brig for unruly crew.
all I know is that now that we have this, immediately Chip ain't thinking of this, but I'm thinking of it. Where if we ever get invaded again, it's like, okay, if you want our treasure, it's down this floor. Just punch in this numbers, and it's all yours.
Yeah. I'll be a way of going about it.
It's like, and yeah, pretty much. What? Oh God. He rolled something.
He's doing some chicanery over there.
Well, first off, everyone make a wisdom check for me.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
How much more this must I endure? I rolled a 15.
I got an 8.
I got a 15 and a 6.
Man.
Okay, so Chip and Sod, you both look at the currently empty cryopod that Captain Sable should have been in.
Oh God damn it, you motherfucker.
Damn it.
And on that 6, Chip, you're able it's like you have a second sense that just likes to randomly pick up every now and then as you suddenly move out of the way again and immediately dodge the attack that was coming from behind from Captain Sable as she like tries to like hit you on the back of the head with like a pipe with like another like bar with like a bar of something she found.
Why, Sable, we should stop beating up like this.
It's like, I'm gonna kill you!
No, seriously, we should stop beating up like this. As I pull the gun out in front of her. I'm just aiming it at her. I want to try to be as intimidating as possible to make sure she just backs the fuck down.
All right, make a charisma check.
Oh, please, for the love of God. Oh, thank you. I rolled a 17 and a 6.
Nice.
Right, so clearly seeing that he's outnumbered, because I'm assuming like Sod and Jedgar at this point probably have taken some sort of stance around her as well as this is happening.
Yeah.
She slowly puts down the bar and she's just like, I'm not going back in the pod.
Well, and I hate to bring it to you, but your crew abandoned you.
It's like, they'll be back for me. They wouldn't leave their captain here.
No, they won't.
It's like she doesn't believe you, but she's also not really wanting to put up too much of a fight. She's just gonna just fold her arms and just kind of like glare at you. So what are you going to do to me now?
The way I see it, you got two choices. One, you join our crew. Two, we'll allow you to go down to a special room with all of our ship's treasures. You might, but there'll be a catch for that one. Do you really want to take that risk?
I'm assuming by your special treasure, you mean more like unspeakable horror.
Roughly accurate.
Well, I guess I don't really have much of a choice now, do I?
And you won't be attempting any coup d'etats?
She just looks at you confused, like she has a clue what you just said.
I will admit, I'm with her. I'm surprised you know that word, Captain.
Yeah, my brother kept on saying it. I still don't even know what it means. I just thought it sounded cool.
I will work with you. But my people will come back for me. I mean, she believes it, but we all know, like out of character, we all know, yeah, they're not coming back. The world determined that that would not be the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are you guys going to do now?
I was like, well, all I can say is that Sable, welcome aboard to the Alabaster Dream. You will be working under first mate Roland whenever he gets done with his exploits.
All right, and then all right. Is there anything else y'all want to do before we call the session to an end?
So wait, now does the ass have an ass have an ass?
Exactly.
I do not understand your human's obsession with butts and with the posterior and fecal matter. Y'all are a strange race.
You've got plenty to learn about this crew.
All right, and I think
Well,
with that conversation,
also, Roland isn't human. Roland is a dung beetle. That's
Huh.
why he's obsessed with poop. It's because he's a dung beetle.
that is interesting. All right, but I think at that point, with that, we can end the session here for today.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Quite a lot happened
please.
that go round.
Yeah, I literally rolled on because again out in the Black Cat has that table that you could roll on for like your episode ideas, and I really rolled I kind of just chatted, but I rolled the body. The group discovers a corpse or corpses or ashes.
Astral zombies.
Okay, yeah,
course.
that sounds about like what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so
Still looking
everyone
forward
take
to
your
when we can
D10s.
actually just go to a planet.
if you ever get there.
D10. If we ever get to that planet,
Yep,
it
D10
seems
and
like
you're-
getting to that planet at this point is going to be the season finale.
Yep, you're trying to get over your current level.
Well, I rolled a 7.
Hey, I rolled a
Alright,
7
okay.
too.
levels 4, so I rolled a 5.
All right, so everyone levels up, and again, that is I'm trying to get back to the character
Yep.
sheet. real quick.
We
Not
we,
the
we,
character
we have it
sheet,
pinned. So one
Yep, have it
attribute point,
pinned.
1 luck point, 1 invade score, 1 hit die.
Yep. Oh yeah, so Duskquill, if you were showing a level 10, then your evade score should be a lot higher by this point. It should be like I think
well-
at 3 now, right?
No, I just got to level 4 because I didn't level up last time.
I thought you
like-
were at hold on. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
I got
no,
a
that's
minus
right.
1
This is session
deck.
4.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah. So I'm trying to do the math in my head of how all the leveling up works.
Oh,
I thought everyone.
When I pulled up my character sheet, I actually pulled up the wrong ones because I pulled up the one that I initially sent to you, not the updated one after the previous sessions. So yeah, my evade score actually should have been 13 when we were doing that earlier. Oh well.
Yeah, because it's let me double check here again for. Now I'm losing my place again on this book. Yeah, that's advantage attributes, luck, healing, death. Yeah, evade. It's everyone's base evade score is 11. I apologize. It's 11 plus your dex score, and then it goes up with the level ups as well.
So with mine, because I have a negative bonus to dex, that was actually reducing my evade score.
Okay. Yeah, so your base now, if you're at level 3, should be 14. If you're at level 4, your base evade score now should be 15. And then apply your dex.
I have apparently leveled up every single session we've done.
Same here.
Yeah, Dusk was the only one that didn't level up last time, right?
Yeah, I was the only one that missed a level up.
Yeah, and then Roland Dunkster's going to be playing catch up at this point because he's still at level 3, I think.
Actually,
Yeah,
can you pull up the stuff for the simulation? Because I just want to know why I initially there's like something I like misread that would have resulted in me having lower than what I should have had. Evasion.
I read through the whole thing. It doesn't say.
It could be that you attempted to calculate your evasion and left out the base evasion.
Maybe.
Oh. Yeah, it says your strength is treated as 0 in your starting simulated form. So now that you're a hard light form, you actually have an actual strength modifier now for attacks.
Yeah, so so if you were to like do the whole like to try to heart punch somebody, it would actually use your strength stat for that.
So what is your current strength stat, Dusk?
8.
An 8. Oh, so you're starting with a -1 on your strength. But
Yeah.
if you bring it up to a 9,
I
it
went from
makes it
0 to
zero.
-1. I got hard light and I got worse strength for it. Huzzah.
All right. Go ahead though, Dusquill. Roll your d6, and let me know if it's a 5 or a 6.
Mhm.
And at most, no. We play this one bi-weekly. We do usually like pop culture news 1 week, and then we do our game the next.
I rolled a 1.
All right. So you do not move up yet to your final form.
No.
You're still hard light.
Okay, so hit dice. Roll 1d10. Oh, I actually got a 1 for my hit dice.
That happens sometimes. All right, and then don't forget that you have abilities as well for all like your certain class. It's really your races, but they're technically like your classes as well in the sense.
Character archetype.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to go back and finding the old thing that you posted for all this, so that I can figure out exactly what all stuff I can get as a human.
Okay, so for human, so you for your hit die, you have 1d8 per level.
Yep.
Your attack damage is 1d4 unarmed or 1d6 if you have a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
You have reluctant leader, which is a pool of leadership dice. D8s equal to your current number of hit dice, so you have a pool of 4 D8s. And you can add that to either your attack damage or used for another character's attack roll, skill roll, or saving throw. The human must describe how they are helping the other character, and then when making attack, distribute any number of these dice among any number of nearby targets. For each target, the player assigns dice. The player must come up with a bespoke and hopefully comedic narration for the attack. Make a core mechanic roll for each target to see if it is hit. If so, roll damage dice assigned and reduce its HP by that amount. The pool of dice resets after a scene change, such as a normal rest period or at the start of the next session. And then, that says you can only have one human leader per group. Once per combat, a human can give an inspiring speech or convincing statement in place of an action. The player can choose to give all allies who hear an advantage on their next attack or advantage on saving throws. Only one human character may do this per combat. And then you have human ingenuity, which is a human can improvise a weapon out of combat or while doing nothing else in combat for 1d4 rounds. This is a hand weapon that does 1d6 damage. If the player can come up with a plausible description, it could be a ranged weapon instead, such as a bolt gun used for repairs. Necessary parts for repairs or other sorts of jury-rigged items may also be constructed as per GM discretion.
All right.
Well, looking at the artificial stuff, I apparently don't actually have any abilities I gain as I level up. Oh well.
Yeah, you don't really gain more abilities as you level up.
For the attributes, what does it need to be at before I get a +1 to the modifier?
It needs to get up to 13 before it becomes a 0 to +1.
Ew. What about up to a +2?
A +2, it is at. Hold on, I was just there. Did I flip away? Damn it. +2, +2, +2, +2. Needs to get to 16.
Okay.
Okay, well, I am going to have as my +1 attribute point, add 1 to wisdom.
Okay. Then just change your. I'll probably repost the rulebook in the chat and then pin that so that way people can have access to it if they need to ever look back at it for something in our group.
Part of the reason why I am mentioning this is because that actually bumps up my wisdom stat enough so that I no longer get a -1.
I will also boost my wisdom up so it's not at a 15, so one more into wisdom and I can get a +2. in my
So-
modifier.
I got 9 in intelligence now. Am I still at -1 or did I get to 0?
What's your number again?
9 is 0.
Yay!
Yep, 9 is
finally,
0.
my main stat is no longer in the negatives.
The fact that some of y'all got just abysmal score this far already into our little campaign we're doing. Because again, like I wonder, I need to look up like how many episodes a season usually has. Because I'm curious like how long we want to keep this going
Typically
before we
anywhere
want to
between
switch to
12 to
something else.
24. It's usually like 12 to 24.
Yeah, if we're doing classic
Yeah,
television, it's about 24 episodes a season.
Actually, a lot of them, due to the weekly syndication thing, would actually do it as a multiple of 13.
So I just looked at Google AI tells me modern TV seasons typically contain 6 to 13 episodes for streaming and cable, while traditional network TV produces 18 to 22 episodes. That's kind of funny that it says 6 on the low end when the rumor is campaigns never last more than 6 sessions.
but
And
yeah,
yet-
it's like notice how it pulled out the number 13. That's exactly the reason why I said.
Yep. So I think we may do that. We may try to do something for we may do this one for 13 episodes, and then we can either start a whole new season with this, or we can try another game if you guys want to do that as well. So I'm always open to run stuff.
I still want to try that Wendy's one.
Oh yeah,
The
I forgot
Wendy's
about
one.
the Wendy's one. That'll be funny if get Gemini to recreate this I'm running a game inside a Wendy's restaurant and I'm just wearing like a Wendy's cook outfit.
We find the a holodeck level and get trapped in the holodeck for one game session.
Oh, or that'd be funny. It's actually me running the Wendy's. It's actually just Chip running a game for Sod, Jedgar, and Roland Dung.
There's there's like a game I always liked playing, but I could never really get a whole lot of people to try it out called The Sprawl. It's a cyberpunk thing.
There's
The
actually quite a lot of
Sprawl.
cyberpunk games that are just like minor things that people keep forget about. Because like in theory, they actually had in the old pre-Wizards of the Coast TSR stuff a cyberpunk games setup that you could play. Not anywhere near as popular as D&D was, but you know, it existed.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Power of the Apocalypse game. That's interesting. I'm surprised I never heard of this.
What is?
The Sprawl RPG that you told me about, it uses Power
Yeah.
of the Apocalypse.
Oh, okay.
But they want $21 for a PDF. What the fuck?
That's probably why
I could give you a PDF for free. I could find that.
I would
that's
like that. I
another
could
thing
read it.
with a lot of games is that whoever makes them puts in the wrong price point, and then it just gets like memory hold by the internet because like people look at it, it's like, oh no, I'm not touching that.
Yeah, because I would love to let's look it over and see like what's in this. So because I know there's another cyberpunk RPG that I have that I just happened. It was just a weird small one I found. It's like a cyberpunk zombie apocalypse. I just can't find it now. What it was called. Another game that I have
right here.
called another game that I have I would like to run sometime is because I would like to do like a new Vegas setting thing with it. It's called Atomic Shadows, and it's a post-apocalypse game, but it uses the Shadow Dark system.
But yeah, hopefully everything is working better out so that we can finally get rolling back in the next session.
Yeah,
miss
now
my
that
Dung
I
Beetle
think I
buddy.
figured out what I was. Yeah, hopefully 2 weeks from now when we come back here for the next session of Flushed Out, we'll have our favorite Dung Beetle back to cause the hijinks and shenanigans, and y'all get to fill him in about what he missed the whole time.
You know, the whole rigmarole.
He just
The only
walks out of the
complaint I
restroom with a
have
bag of.
with oh no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
He just walks out from like the ship's sewer system with a bag of poop, and he's like, "What I miss?"
Well, I miss guys. And the only complaint I have about the sprawl is that the clock system it uses for a bunch of things can be a bit difficult to understand. That's really about it. Everything else is pretty simple.
Oh, this thing uses a clock system? I didn't even know that. I don't use the clock system usually, even if it has it.
Yeah, it has 3 clocks. One for corporation awareness, one for mission danger, and then one for player health pool.
Yeah, I didn't even see.
All I know is that I just know that the next captain's log is going to be really short. Like, captain's log, Sable joined the crew, and nothing else happened.
Hold up. Wait, were you talking about the clock? Were you talking about clock mechanic for this game, or were you talking about in Sprawl?
In the sprawl.
Oh,
The sprawl
okay.
has a clock mechanic.
I know. So I wonder if it's PBTA or if it's actually like a Blades in the Dark type mechanics, where it's like you roll a bunch of d6, you take the highest number, because technically people mistake the Blade system as like a Power by the Apocalypse system because it kind of takes some inspiration from that as well. So I don't know. We'll see.
It uses a dice pool of d6s where you roll like 3d6 and then there's like a gradient success and failure system depending on those results.
Yep, that's usually how it works. I'll have to read it over and see. And maybe we'll take a break from this and maybe do like a one shot of it sometime or something, or maybe like a 2-parter since we only do like 2-hour sessions. So, all right. So thank you all for joining us today on another Saturday morning. I'm definitely glad that I got to run this today after the crazy last couple of weeks I've had. So, thank you to everyone who came by and listened to the chat. Thank you to my wonderful players here for always being great sports and dealing with all the shenanigans. Roger, where can everyone find you at?
You can find me over on X at Goldie Roger Jr., where I'll occasionally make some tweets and all that.
And sometimes make One Piece puns.
Exactly.
All right, Marhawk, where can everyone find you at?
Mostly YouTube. I sometimes stream on I sometimes stream on YouTube. Like I did this session. I sometimes also stream on Twitch and Kick, and I regularly post things on X, but that's mostly just telling people that I posted a video or something.
Right, Deskquill, where can everyone find you at?
They can find me on X at Deskquill_team, and oftentimes I do stuff with the Mythoverse indie comic book multiverse project, which they can find on X at Mythoverse or on YouTube. Actually, they just changed their YouTube handle. I just remembered that. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, it's Mythoverse Publishing now on YouTube.
All right. And as always, you can find me on X, Instagram, and Rumble under the Ultra American TTRPGer at Ultra TTRPGER, where I know I've been inactive lately, just dealing with life issues and stuff. But I will be going back into doing all my streaming stuff next week. As next day, I am having Richard, I forget if it's Whitaker on, and having him talk about his upcoming Reddigers RPG that he's been making. And then we'll be back again for the Ultracast on Saturday, where we just focus on pop culture and what's been going on with the world, which has been a lot. So, looking forward to talking about some of that stuff. So, yep. So, thank you again,
and at the speed
everyone.
things are I was just going to say, at the speed things are moving, we're going to have more to talk about than we do now by the time we get to next week.
Every other week is like 100 different topics.
We got the F High Guard before GTA 6.
Damn. We got the death of
Thank you
Marathon
everyone
before
again for
GT6.
joining us on this. Oh. All right. Thank you, everyone, again, for joining us on a Saturday morning. Have a good weekend. Roll some dice. Stay safe and have fun. And take care.
You all have a good one.
Oh yeah, because like for me, the reason why I was out last week, it was actually that